Okay, so we're going to try this again. I'm going to actually see if I can get myself on here and see if I can see me going live. I'm hoping. Bear with me.
I don't think you're on yet. Yes, you are.
Hoping. Bear with me. I know I'm going live, so here we go. Anyway, kind of fun little thing that happened as I totally ruined the first video. I did the second one, and I have the best of neighbors who all of a sudden this car comes screaming into the parking lot, and lo and behold, Kathy Doss did not want me to do this alone. She's my QC'er a little bit today. She doesn't want to be on camera. She's not going to come up and do anything, but I am going to pass her a few cocktails. But she just wanted to make sure that I was going to nail this. So thank you, Kathy. You're the best. I'm so incredibly grateful for you. So love you lots. So this is going to be kind of fast, but I'm going to try and do my best so that you guys can see what our new program is. I'm hoping I can be watching some of this too, but I'm still just not seeing it. Not seeing it. I'm going to introduce this new tasting menu today. So what we have done is we liked these larger, these tasting to-goes. As you guys have known, I've been doing this on all the videos, and everybody seems to like it and embrace it. So, but everybody's kind of missed the tastings. As you guys know, the ones that have been here before and that, we have actually averaged about 6 cocktails a week that I change it up so that couples can share the cocktails. They could do a tasting, which would have been the 3 ounces, and then you could try all different of our spirits. It's how people have followed us, why they've liked all the flavors and that. And then with this new kind of routine we've had to do, we started doing these 16-ounce cocktails. You guys embraced it. People like the 2 cocktails. You get to take them home. You can sip them if you don't finish them in that. Share them with your partner or your friends that are with you. But what we thought was, let's try and get this tasting menu to come back. And so what I did was I found these 8-ounce tasting jars. And what we have decided to do is to still do 6 cocktails every week. But the really cool thing is, I can drink these 3, and this would be my tasting, which would be my limit of the 3 ounces. James could drink these 3, and you'd get all 6 of the cocktails, and then you guys could share. So we thought that was a really good way for you guys to still be able to try the tastings and see the different ones. And I'm going to tell you guys, this is my first doing them in these 8-ounce sizes, so I'm a little worried that these are going to be a little stronger than what I am used to or what I anticipate. But for those that want a little bit stronger cocktail, this is going to have a full ounce in it. So the 3 cocktails will have your 3-ounce limit in it. So, hoping, oh my goodness, I think I'm on too. So you're going to get to try these. So I'm going to go with some of my easy favorites, the ones that we've done in the past. I think that everybody's embraced in that. The first one I'm going to do with this 8-ounce one is one of my favorites, which is the cran pineapple spritzer. Help if I had I'm getting used to my little 1-ounce sizes instead of the 1.5. We'll still be putting 1.5 ounce in the large cocktails, but this one I'm going to do a 1-ounce pour. So this could be a little bit strong for some people. If it does get a little strong when you get home, just add a little bit more carbonation to it. I think this one's going to be really good. I put 1 ounce of the honey 90 proof whiskey in it. And then, as you guys know, I love these little ocean sprays. Food Line has their own brand. Walmart has their own brand. I really don't care. My understanding is that most of these things end up on the same production line anyway. So if you want to spend the money on a name brand, more power to you. But I do highly recommend trying some of the Food Line or Walmart brands in that just to see how they go. I'm going to take this one and I'm going to do this as a half and half. So if you guys remember, I really like these lines in here, and this was a really full bottle. I really like these lines for my measurer, so I'm going to do the same. This has the 1 ounce in it. I'm going to fill it to that Springfield line just with the juice. So I'm going to go halfway with that, and then I'm going to take 7-Up or Sprite, doesn't matter, any kind of carbonation. If you don't want all of the calories or the sweetness, this one would be a really good one with any of your seltzers. I've also done this as a low-carb keto cocktail where I've done the 5 calorie of this ocean spray, which I think is really good, and then you can do Diet Sprite in there, and that will keep you under a carb per cocktail, which I think is really important if you are watching your sugar and that you don't feel quite so guilty. I like to garnish this one with a lemon. I like a good squeeze of that because it is a little sweet. So I just think these are super cute. What do you think, Kathy?
Oh, I love it.
And then this is your jar to go. So then this is one cocktail. It's going to be nice and strong. I'm going to give this a little taste. I think it's absolutely perfect. It's going to be great on ice. So when you take this home, I would just stick this in a 12-ounce glass full of ice, pour this on top, and there's your cocktail. So this one, Kathy, I drank off this first, so I'm going to give you a new one so you can try this one because I think you're going to like this one. This might be a new Kathy cocktail. I did 1 ounce of that. I'm going to fill this just halfway with the ocean spray. They also have this one like in a cranberry mango. I think would also be super good with this. Anything of the different varieties of that lemonade, cranberry lemonade. And I'm going to do this one for Kathy. Kathy, you don't get any ice today because I just didn't make it happen. So do a little squeeze of this, and I'm going to give this one to the best neighbor I could ask for. And take that little lemon seed out. And this one's for you, Kathy. You just enjoy that little thing. Imagine it cold, though, okay? So that's the first one.
I love
It's
it.
good, isn't it? Isn't that yummy?
The cranberry really.
I like the cranberry. And it's not
too
super sweet. I think
right.
And
Not
that's
too
with
sweet.
the 90 honey. You can also do that one with the orange whiskey. I think you could do that with the mint whiskey. Even the maple might be nice and sweet with that. So sticking with basically the same cocktail as I just talked about with the maple, this is one that people still ask me about. And I don't think I've done this on a live video, so I wanted to show because for those of you maple whiskey lovers, I would recommend this one. This is done with the maple whiskey. I'm going to do the 1 ounce pour in this. God, these are going to be so fun. I got the 1 ounce pour in this, and I'm going to do this with another ocean spray, but just changing it up and doing the white cranberry peach. So this one is going to be super refreshing. If you guys remember, I think I did this at Valentine's Day, and this one was really popular. Because the white cranberry peach is a little bit sweeter, I'm going to change this one, and I am going to do this one with ginger ale just because I like the ginger with the peach and the maple. I think it's got a really nice flavor to it. So it's just a nice clean cocktail, and I'm going to stick a slice of orange in that just because I like the way the orange tastes. And I am going to pour just a little bit of that out. So that's just your second tasting. That is the one with the white cranberry peach. And I'm going to take a little sip of this one. Oh my God. Okay. I thought you liked the last one, but this one might even be better, Kathy. Let's see which one you like better.
Now I love this.
That peach just really comes out in there, but I think that maple just makes it nice and sweet. It's just got a nice
refreshing.
little... Yep.
Cool.
Put that
For a
on
hot
ice
day.
and you can sit that by the pool.
Yep. For a nice hot day. Yep.
Good. Okay. So this next cocktail is for Mason because Mason isn't here. He's in Richmond visiting his brother. But he is always on my case about the fact that I don't use rum, that I don't do the rum. I'm not a big rum person. I really take into the whiskey, but I'm going to do this one with rum, and I'm going to make this as a pina colada. And I think this has been a really popular one. I'm going to do the 1 ounce of the rum. And then I am a huge fan of this Food Lion Pina Colada mix. This is my favorite. I've tried a lot of the Pina Colada mixes. I just really like this one. It tastes like melted ice cream, the vanilla ice cream. I just think it's got a really good flavor with it. And again, I'm going to do this one probably because this is pretty sweet. I'm going to use these lines, and we're just winging this one today. But I'm going to do this about halfway. So I've got this probably just a little bit over halfway with this one. And then I'm going to top it with some pineapple juice. I just like using the pineapple juice because it's not super sweet, so it cuts that the sweetness of the pina colada mix, and then that smokiness of the rum I think really comes out. And this is what I really like about these lids is I can give this a really good shake, get this nice and mixed up because that pina colada mix is nice and thick. I would probably garnish this with a cherry, maybe a little piece of pineapple, and I'm gonna do this one. And this is definitely one that's thick enough that if you wanted to take this home and put this in the blender with some ice, you could totally blend this up and make yourself a frozen pina colada. See what you think about that one, Kathy. It definitely needs to be cold. It needs to be on the rocks, or use your pina colada mix.
Crushed ice.
Just some crushed ice in there. If you do that crushed ice out of the fridge and just pour that on the top and let it get nice and cold.
Definitely.
Put that in the freezer for a little bit and get it nice and cold. Yes.
Yes. With
I'm
some
gearing these
crushed
all
pineapple.
towards Kathy last minute because she likes the sweet, fruitier ones like I do.
This is
pretty
awesome. Yes.
I can't believe these are turning out so well. I'm super excited about this because I had not experimented with these smaller ones, so I was a little nervous about exactly how this was going to go. I still am not seeing any comments, so I think it's just me. You're seeing this? Okay. Seeing anything I need to respond to, Kathy? Are you doing your job?
I'm doing it.
Okay, and Kathy's up in Nova. I got two Kathys backing me today. Got Kathy here watching, making sure I'm doing everything right here. And then Kathy in Nova is going to answer for you. I think Kathy Doss might have a new favorite. She thought she liked the blackberry lemonade, but I'm thinking she might like this one.
I think I'm at the beach right now.
Can you imagine that super cold though? Just on the ice and that stuff. And what I think would be cool is if you have the larger jar, this is just a brainstorm, what I would do is put this full of ice, take your little tasting that you brought home if you have this at home, pour that on top, put the lid on it, and just shake the hell out of this and get it nice and super cold.
Hunter says I'm doing a great job.
Hunter does?
I love you, Hunter.
Oh. What about Mom? Am I doing a good job? Please? Okay. This is one I totally forgotten I'd done probably, I don't know, a year or so ago. And it just kind of made me think about the blackberry. The blackberry is still, even though the peach has kind of taken a new kind of fast lane on approvals for everybody, the blackberry is still a lot of favorites. So what I wanted to do is make a blackberry mojito because I've heard a lot of people want mojitos when they're in here. I really like this roses mojito. There's a lot in this. You don't need a lot of this mojito mix. But the blackberry really stands out in this. So I'm excited for Kathy to try this one because I think the blackberry is going to be super good with this. So I did, again, just a shot if you guys can see this. And then what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to measure this like I typically would my Tom Collins mix or my sour mix in that. I'm going to go a little less on this just to see because I don't want the mint to overpower the blackberry. So I'm going to do, where you guys can still see, I've got the shot here. I'm going to do this to Halifax, Virginia. And then if we just don't think it's enough, I can always add more. But I love this roses. And then I'm going to top this one with some Sprite. So this is going to be just like garden fresh. I think I called this a blackberry garden at one point in time, or there was the cucumber one that I did with that. But I think this, and then I'm going to put a little squeeze of lime in this one. So I just think that lime with the mint is going to be super good. And then the blackberries on top of that. So we'll mix this one up. And I'm going to pour a little bit in this for the tasting glass for Kathy. So she can... Tell me if you think that needs a little bit more mojito mix in that one. I think it's pretty good though.
I like it.
You could put fresh mint in this. That would be super good. I just like the lime because the roses mojito mix is pretty sweet, but the sweetness of the blackberries. But again, I just think over ice that's going to be some serious pool sipping. So that's a blackberry mojito, and I'm going to take a picture of these all at the end and I'll list these, and I'll make sure that we include all of the ingredients with this. So that was number 4. That was number 4. I think number 5 this week, just because I'm super excited about doing it in this small little glass. I'm not going to make it today because I made it on one of the last lives. I think I'm going to do an old fashioned in this, and I just think the orange whiskey would be super good with that. I would do a shot of bitters, just a splash of bitters, the squeeze of orange, and then top that with ginger ale. So this would probably be one that I would do. Would be the old fashioned, or the other one I'm considering, haven't decided yet, would be a peach Arnold Palmer. And I can't remember who mentioned that on one of the leads, but I just think that doing that peach whiskey, half lemonade, half sweet tea, or unsweet tea is just going to nail it. So I'm excited to try that one. If it's not on this week, it's going to be on next, because now I've got to come up with 6 every week. So that's going to be a lot of fun. All right. So this last one is one I've kind of missed because I think in the 16 ounce it just gets to be really heavy. But I am a big fan of iced coffee. I just think that flavor is really good, and I am dying to try this with this little 8 ounce size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stoked coffee. If you guys haven't seen this, it is actually on sale at Food Line. I did not clear the shelves. I did go to Danville again today to buy some of my supplies so that there was stuff on the shelves for you guys to get at our local Food Lion, because I have been told that I clear the shelves too often, so I left stuff here locally. But I would definitely recommend that Stoke coffee for this one. I'm going to take our Irish cream just because it's so good. I'm going to take 1 full ounce of this Irish cream in here. I'm going to move this up here just so you guys can see. Got the Irish cream whiskey going in here, and I'm going to do the unsweet, no sugar of the Stoke Extra Bold Never Bitter. And I'm going to go almost to the top on this, just above the hammer. I think that just above the hammer, so I still have a little bit room for cream. You don't have to add cream. You can add cream when you put it in a larger glass. But this one I did, this is again on sale this week, this Cold Stone sweet cream. It's got a really, really good flavor to it. I'm just going to top that. It's probably going to be kind of creamy because I used the really bold. And then I'm just going to put these, I think these lids are just going to be so fabulous to shake these up. And this is your dessert. Like, this to me is dessert this week. So you want to try this, Kat?
Let's see.
This is the iced coffee. You could do this sweeter by using the not too sweet Stoke coffee. So you can add some sweetness to this. I don't do a lot of sugar, so and this has 5 carbs in it for 1 tablespoon. But the 1 tablespoon, not a big deal in this. So that's the coffee. What do you think?
I like this.
So that is going to be our tasting menu this week. Very similar to this. I will be posting everything tomorrow, having you guys try different ones. You guys got to let me know what your favorite is. It's the first one is the cran pineapple with the honey. The second one is done with the maple whiskey and the white cranberry peach juice and some ginger ale. Then we've got the pina colada, which will be done with the rum. I think it's got a really nice flavor to it. I'm excited about this one this weekend. We'll do the blackberry mojito, and I'll be posting the recipe on that. I'll probably either do the orange old fashioned, or I'll do the peach Arnold Palmer, and then we're gonna finish with the coffee, just because I think this is like the perfect little tasting. The way we're gonna do this is we're gonna do it just like we did with the 2 big cocktails. It's going to be $20 for the 3, which is 3 cocktails. It's the same as 3 ounces with this. I would take these home, put these over ice. You've got 3 really good cocktails. But if you and your spouse or friend want to make your own tasting, I think it would be perfect to do all 6 of these. We're going to be offering like our picnic packs and the salsa and chips. So you've got a nice little on the porch party for you. Great little Thirsty Thursday. anything like that, so you can play with these and let me know what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys will come by and try these tastings this weekend and let me know what you think of these. We will be doing it through the window again. We will be offering you cups of ice where you guys can split these and try these, or you can just put it over a full cup of ice yourself and enjoy these. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys like these tastings this weekend, and I really appreciate you guys watching. Share, tell people about this. If you can, spread the word about the new tasting. We're really excited about it, so we hope you guys will enjoy it. And Kathy, thank you so much. I just was so thrilled to see her show up and not have to be here completely by myself. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you'll watch, and we look forward to seeing you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.